And I think I should be able to go in with you if you just click the orb. Just how it works.
We'll see. It actually worked.
So this is the Isle of Aether, was it?
Aether, yes. So according to the tourist brochures, there's gonna be work, at least, to find here. Well, we're passing through. Quaint.
Yeah.
A bit smart, wouldn't you say?
Smart? Or small?
Small. Small. Very small.
A little, yeah, but I guess that's to be expected from a floating island.
Yes, I suppose.
More mass, the more it takes to keep it floating. Well,
It is also just a small village.
yeah.
A lot of beasts can add something. Small houses as well.
Yeah.
I feel like even if it was Gustav, he'd probably be like, ha. Anyways.
Though it is weird it took us this long to get here. How many misfires with Nexus Roulette was that? 3? 4?
How do?
Was it? It felt
I-
kind of like... Felt like it was more.
Cool. Cool.
Well, we
I
got
think the one
to
I need to do today is a few
tribal.
things among the like regular
Winchest.
stuff I gotta do. I did need to go check
And
the Regulars Guild.
what was the first place we got to?
Away.
Harken Deep, right?
Yeah, I think it was Harkendeep.
Something like that.
I'm gonna just float around the area, so also it's
A lot of activity in there. Yeah, let's go. This early in the day, that's lovely.
Perhaps some dangerous people here.
There was that incident about a dragon some time ago? Not sure. Something like that. Am I misremembering?
Yeah, I think it was a dragon, but I feel like I read somewhere that it was some other creature.
I am not sure.
I can't quite remember, but something big.
I must admit I didn't read the full article.
Mui and like Stephanie. But Stephanie's not really a fish anymore. Like a person now, since for a little bit.
I heard my name.
Oh, speaking of you, hi. Yeah, I was talking about fish.
I was taking a view.
I'm a culinary fish. Kind of still are, but you know, you're more like a person.
Yeah, thank you. I was about to say to be careful.
Yeah, no worries.
I can take care of myself.
You see Ventus holding a candle, he's gonna throw at you. It's very useful, actually.
Despite me
Alright.
not knowing
Is the
any
candle
magic
lit?
whatsoever.
That's a horrible joke.
I mean, you can always learn.
Sorry?
Practical healing is always nice. That was the first thing that I learned when I got here.
Yeah, that's the thing that I know. That's practical healing. That's
Bit of a path to nowhere?
I feel like a house could really fit in right here. Not.
Path seems to keep going that way. Maybe something over there?
Let's see. No,
Really
not
is.
at all.
Really is just a path to nowhere.
Maybe like a house could like fit in right here.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 stories. Good length.
Yeah. There's,
This far away from the main village, it could function as a sort of barracks, maybe.
Maybe that path was just there to prep for something that just ended up not getting built.
Maybe.
Seems everything's relatively concentrated.
Yes, around the fountain. There was another path away it had. I noticed. Also, just big crystal.
Yeah. Great big crystal.
Yeah, big crystal. Just gonna. Training fields. No, the town seems, at least according to the tourist brochure I said,
Over there.
it seems like 4 people.
Bit difficult to tell from this distance.
Very. I wonder what there is to do here, other than work. What do you think? I was considering maybe figuring out if there were any mercenary groups or adventuring groups here. Read something about either a mercenaries guild or something called the Seekers. Not entirely sure what it is.
I'm not quite sure what I'd do here.
I got rocks. You want some?
Probably just another place to sell my potions.
You want some rocks? Alright, let's see what we got here. What type of rocks you wanting?
Pretty rocks.
What about this crystal-like one? There you go.
She just hold on. She grabs the rock.
How quaint.
You happy?
Yeah.
I got more where that came from. You want me to give you my pouch?
Oh. That's like a lot of rocks, right?
Pouch is
It's
gonna be
about
done in
this
less than
big.
5 minutes.
Bag. Here you go.
Yeah, you can just.
I mean, rocks are very nice. I do like them. I understand, but...
The
Okay.
shinier they are, the more that people tend to like them.
Thank you. Yeah, you'll.
True. Even the ones that aren't shiny.
You will be able
Hmm.
The smooth ones.
Oh, I think they're getting a very bad headache. Look, they're just like.
Simba.
Oh. Okay. Anyways.
So,
You've returned.
Oh,
what was that about? Like, you?
Hush. What?
Ash, I will talk to you in... We'll
Okay.
talk to you in a moment. What do you need?
I have a bracelet and I would like to have it enchanted. I just don't know what because I'm very indecisive and I don't do the options because I'm a dumbass.
What do you want to do with it?
I mean, it has amethyst in it. Apparently, it's chaos related.
Hmm. I suppose I should ask somebody about work then.
It'd be best to be able to actually find things around here.
Right.
I could enchant a hat on your head.
Seems busy. Seems busy. There was like a group of beast folk.
I think it
just
was
ask
just
them.
down this path up ahead.
Yeah. Let's try.
You're right, Elias.
Yeah, I'm just...
Let's just go down.
it's a wonder how
I just didn't expect.
Try not to get you tangled.
Appreciate it.
I might have been a bit...
Stealing and they ran off.
Stubborn. Some, like,
So when they were, at some point, I literally was trying to leave the healers guild, despite me being.
It does sound kind of funny, but then again, I think that's just me being chaotic. So
Yeah, that's something that you shouldn't do.
reading?
And
Why would I ever get tired of
I'd
reading?
be able to just like settle down, throwing things at people and throwing other people. Just
inflicting with mind
Don't you
chill
like-
out.
You know, practice magic.
what if someone asked me to
throw
throw them there?
Ever just
Well, that's different. If Azure asks you to throw them, that's different.
Is that fucking Basil? Oh my
excuse me.
God.
I mean,
Oh, hello there.
I made
I do hate to interrupt.
I don't study.
Morning, Basil. How can I help?
Wait, who's that?
maybe you should study more.
Passing through. I'm looking for work.
with each other.
Ah,
Decided to ask any locals on recommendations.
Better at magic, you know, maybe history.
recommendations. Let me think.
Gain the understanding of the
I feel
land
the
you live in,
agricultural
you know,
guild's always
those
looking
kinds
for
of
more
things.
help. The groundskeepers. I don't know if they're still. I don't know if the groundskeepers are still hiring, but they might be.
Do them all the time, why not?
hiring. So,
Yeah, they usually are. There's a lot of ground to keep. I would offer you to join us here at the
They
Seekers
do
Guild, but
different
at the
ways, you know,
moment
learn
our
magics to help you, you know,
well,
read faster,
applications are
you know,
frozen as we are still
magic
reorganizing
stuff
some
that
things.
that can help you with
I
that.
mean, like,
Hmm.
What do you do
I
here?
know about like more than 5
Oh,
languages.
we
but
are something
still-
of an adventurers guild, so to speak. We would go out, seek artifacts, and feed them to the crystal there that keeps the island afloat. Back when we actually had to do that, and there was a Bahir under the island sucking all the magic out. We have since remedied that issue,
Does
but
common count?
nowadays
Common
we
counts, yes, that's a language you know, yes.
And then
we get up to some things, adventure-y sort of things.
Some things adventurous, sure.
We have our hands in different issues in different places.
It's hard to understand.
Morning, Christopher.
Yes and no. Undercommon
Wait,
is more
Christopher,
like,
aren't you part of the groundskeepers? Like, are you the leader? I don't remember who's who.
I'm definitely not the leader. They're a leader before me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Simplified comment.
And what does the groundskeepers do?
Memorize all the leaders of the guild chat.
Keep to the grounds.
I should do that actually. That's very important.
Maintain the bushes, trees, the grass, clean up dead bodies, put the
So
blood
you're
underneath the
goddess.
dirt, you know, that kind of thing.
I mean, we
These
don't
can.
drink much, yeah, I know that,
These can.
but
I can't.
Yeah.
You know, the language speaks.
That tree along the path is still regrowing its
Dead
branches.
No, it's true.
Don't get me started on that fucking tree.
Anyone that helps this island or
pretty well
over
qualified.
there.
If
When
you're
am I
interested
gonna
in
I
joining,
feel like I remember reading something about some
That speaks that
barrier protection. Not sure.
Yeah.
The tourist brochure was a little vague.
Which is just code words.
I've seen that brochure. It's a little dated, but there is a barrier of protection that protects individuals in this area from things like death and unwanted injury and attacks. So long as you're in this island and you do not want to be harmed, you will come. No harm will come to you.
Any language, but a little bit of
So,
draconic, common.
hypothetically, if you're pushed down some stairs,
Just a little bit, it seems to
Anyways, what I was gonna do
Do you
is,
take
it'd be really funny if
harm
I just
from that?
intervene you from walking. Yeah, no. I mean,
Usually, yeah. It's not a perfect protection. Sometimes people get pushed down anyway,
Well, I'm
but
just
so long as
okay.
you're of a mindset of, I don't want that to happen,
Destroyed.
the protection will teleport
Toby, I have
the
a really
offender
stupid
away.
Is it cold?
What's that?
So it makes sense.
So I always thought that like swirling in the sky was just part of the sky. Is that the barrier?
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
I do believe that is the barrier, actually.
Yeah, that might.
Okay.
I feel really stupid now. I thought it was part of the sky.
No, it didn't used to have that shimmer. It's only after we defeated the Bahir that that shimmer actually came back.
They're like, I don't know where I was going.
Which I can
with
only
this.
imagine is because of
I
the
went and then
influx of magic
I
allowed by the crystal. Now that it's no longer being sucked like with a
Anyways,
silly straw.
I appreciate the help.
Yes.
Name's Bliss.
Of course, sir.
Or something like that.
Bliss.
You know, I'm pretty upbeat.
Toby, good to meet you.
And
And you?
At least you're not our cutie small.
I'm Ventus. Nice to meet you. I'm bad with names.
Good to meet
so-
you.
I should really know.
Oh,
Curious is like quintuple size.
Hey guys, you're not gonna
Isn't that?
I suppose.
believe it.
You want
Zara's making me a bag out of
I
broken
don't know if
spoon.
you should talk about your cat like that.
sorry, what was
Ventus.
Like compared to Rabbit, he's my uncle. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like yeah, Ventus.
Compared to Jasper, he's a lot more small.
They're weaving shrimp into a bag.
But he's our uncle at this point. But whatever.
Bag of shrimping.
Wait, our like.
So, agricultural skills, groundskeeper skills, and sneakers.
To see if anything is wrong for some reason.
Yeah, for the most part, that's what's on the island here.
Cat, obviously.
I'm not really sure
We
what
could definitely use help with the agriculture guild. The farm got torn up by some turbits. Toby can explain what they are, but if you see a turbot, don't panic. They're fine. They're harmless.
If you are interested in more exciting work, perhaps, then it might be worth passing by Redwall. As
I mean,
I know they have a guard. They have guards there that are often looking for new people. I do believe there are mercenaries as well. I believe there's a mercenaries guild.
Really weird.
I don't go over there as often as I should.
I'll look at my
And a Monster Hunters Guild. I'm not sure if they're still around, but I think they are.
Weird. That's what I'm asking.
No, they're not.
Is that connected to any Nexus Hub?
Yeah, at the Nexus Hub, it should be pretty easy to get over
Until
there.
you tried it.
Neither
I'm
of
gonna
us
go.
are
Yeah, I'm gonna. What?
Any place to sell potions?
Is that what you?
I saw them on the market over there, but
I know that you
get
Wait, Basil.
any idea on how that works? Do you just step into a stall? Or...
You want to put Kyle in a set of shrimp?
If you're
armor?
looking to sell, most of the market stalls are free use. If you have ways to sell, you can get yourself set up there. As far as I know, not really a merchant myself, but
Is that how this?
Basil, did you like get your eye fixed?
I mean, you could.
Lovely.
No, I think they just showed up in Silver West one time.
Oh, sorry, I saw that eye, not that
but
eye. I was
if
like,
you do want more opportunities, it's worth checking Redwall. But hopefully you enjoy your stay here on the island.
No, some just show up in Silver
We'll keep it in mind. If your recruitments open up and you see me, do let me know.
Very interesting thing.
Or something.
Will do.
Seeing
Mage.
magic gone together and that.
Mainly specialize in smoke
Like,
magic.
you're the
I
only
like
other
radiating
outfit
magic.
here. So you know, like.
Ah.
Everybody's always radiating.
Sorry, it's very loud. My ears are...
There is a lot of conversations happening around.
Have a very hard time keeping their magic.
Yeah, there is.
In a relationship.
Guild's often pretty busy, as you can see.
Is it?
With like a dragon person.
Hmm. What a beast can hear.
They're both dragons.
Yeah, it's a coincidence that...
Person.
Yeah, I thought they were with the cat.
Not a...
Wait, huh?
I thought
I
that
mean,
was who they were
yeah.
with.
Mm-hmm.
Because
What are
they
you
call
talking
them honey.
You talking about Kim?
Yeah. Oh,
Basil's talking about him. I'm not talking about
Why
him.
don't you elaborate on that?
They just hang out a lot.
Not a beastkin,
If anything,
technically
him and Tri are
familiar.
close, but I don't think they're a thing.
Technically hail
That
from
person is a thing.
really distant world. Complicated.
Anyway.
Okay.
Honey, husband.
Hey, Basil, can I get your help with
right
something?
There. They're literally right there.
Arakakra, not technically a beastkin.
He has a husband and a wife.
Wasp.
No, no.
Human, not a beastkin.
What I'm trying to get at is you don't need to be
Kobold.
the same to. That
Mostly.
doesn't imply anything.
Mostly. The dragon, the wings are unique.
Valentine is a half elf.
You see.
Yeah.
Valentina,
There's some
doesn't
of a
count,
half dragon.
'cause You're not a half.
Why
A
does
biological
Why
half
does
dragon.
Valentina count, Kyle? What other thing are you?
I mean, Kieran specifically, in case you need the specific name for it.
Hell, I am. Dragons are full of.
Dragon flavored.
Therefore.
What?
A dragon at Jason.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All I saw was the mushroom.
Put simply, I am a dragon. I am also a celestial. I'm arguably I am celestial first, dragon second.
And then I can just hide in it and I'll be a mushroom. Perfect.
Yes.
Is that what I do?
Yeah, sorry, I know there are a lot of voices. I could use your help with
Day in
something.
and day out. That's
I'm not gonna argue with
You
that.
don't see me.
Yes.
I'm a lot of voices.
Yeah.
100% right.
In one little
That's why
doorway.
I'm covered in twigs and leaves all the time.
Zyra's making me a bag out of golden shrimp, and I need to make sure it doesn't go bad.
Shall we
And
go
so,
check out Redwall?
do you know a spell?
Sure, let's go.
Wait,
You know, we can just
I
make
told you I need
a
some.
normal bag of holding.
I don't want that.
Is what here?
It's really simple. So you have two partners, technically speaking.
Technically, yes.
Redwall. Haven't heard of him before.
Yeah. This island was more clearly advertised.
Yeah. Not a lot of work, surprisingly. Though, maybe when the island wakes up properly, there might be more opportunities.
Possibly. So I guess we'll have to check it out later.
I'm not sure, still. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Redwall, I suppose, maybe. There's no sign indicating. That's the one person out there. I suppose we can ask.
Yeah. Everything's a bit immediately more close together.
Through the entire body.
Very. Not even smaller.
On the lungs. It just seems
excuse
that
me.
on the lungs, there's some stranger damage to it. That you don't know.
Is this Redwall? This town?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. There's no sign
entire
indicating
of the
that this is the
We
place.
Specifically the lungs.
We are Redwall guards. Hello.
Not
How may
now.
we assist you?
Thank you.
Oh, well. We just passed through Aether looking for work, was directed here. So there might be more opportunities for work here.
What are you guys looking for? Healers or
Mage, alchemist.
mage ops?
I don't think we have a town alchemist.
Do you want to be one for Redwall, or have you ever heard of Aether?
Don't touch that.
We
We've just
came
been to
from
Aether.
Aether.
Oh, so
You know,
want
I
to be
really
a-
should have looked like sooner.
I wish I had
Woods in there.
proper words or person to direct you to, but it seems like everyone is not here at the moment.
Where the stab wound is.
Do you have any
There's no
information
rush.
on the side? We just
Thank you.
Well, fine. We have enough funds to last
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna go
some more days before we have to work, so... At least I think we do. I don't carry our gold. I have nothing to do with it.
I'm going to.
I would say
We'll be
walk
fine.
around or ask.
From the site.
I wish I can direct you to
of
someone who
around the
knew
lungs.
everything, but currently.
I'm going to
Not,
set them
so
aside
I'm
in like
sorry.
a little disinfected.
But
little
if you
booth.
see
Appreciate it.
anything out of the ordinary, please come looking for the Redwall Guard, and we'll be at your assistance.
Lovely. The name is Bliss.
Can I do facial reconstruction again? Can I attempt that?
Vivian.
You can attempt, but
Good to meet you.
you attempt this so much, at some point
I'm
clay will look
Ingoria.
like clay. This face
Hi,
has been pretty
Ingoria.
well eaten by a lizard.
That's okay.
Well,
You can attempt.
Suppose we'll just look
I hope to see
around
you
for now.
guys' faces again.
Alright, I'll try the growth magic first. We'll see if it gets rid of everything for me again.
Right back at you. Good to meet you, little owl guy.
Oh, you're a medic, yeah, you're a medic. Okay, cool.
Just leaving it at
With
that?
a similar role to you.
I'm gonna check out Aether.
Who wants? As you attempt the...
No one really talking.
I guess. I'm gonna get done. Walk on my own.
I suppose we can check out the place for now. Maybe portal back soon to son of another inn. Not sure. We'll see. Who? Oh, you're floating. Gliding, rather.
Eh? Ugh. Weird effects.
Yeah. Big building.
Yeah. I guess going by the two different symbols, possibly couple guilds are here. Couple different guilds.
Most likely, yeah. All in the same building. Unique.
Seems a bit quiet right now, though.
Barry.
The whole
Someone seems to
place.
sleep.
I guess take a quick look around it and be on our way.
Yeah, I suppose. Ocean down there. Personally, not too interested.
Looks to be a bit of a farm here. More training grounds area there.
Honestly, I cannot imagine myself joining the agricultural guild and the groundskeepers.
Nah. I think only maybe the agriculture guild myself, but that would only relate to gain access to different ingredients. But
Ooh. Stairs.
Alright then.
I do kind of want to see what's up there.
Shall we go then?
Yes. Yes.
Bit
Just I'm shuffling my feet so fast.
bit uneven, the stairs.
Oh, very.
Being so inconsistent, you have to constantly watch your footing. If you stop paying
It
attention
has a very
for a
rocket
moment,
feel.
they should perhaps
if you do
get
fall-
someone to fix this. It's with it being so inconsistent, someone not paying attention will easily trip. And that's quite
There's
a
a few
ways to
bushes
fall.
that you can land in.
Yeah, but
Hey, if you ever fall, aim for the bushes.
I don't wish to tempt that myself.
Trust me, it works. Besides,
That's the kind of a statement that does
potion.
not bring encouragement.
You got it.
It made me kind of nervous with that jump there.
I believe in myself.
But you've gotten yourself into trouble several times before.
Okay, so in my defense, the goblin situation wasn't entirely my fault. How else am I supposed to know there was that many of them?
That's how goblins are. They make you think there's only one or two, but no, meanwhile there's a dozen.
Yeah, but these ones were almost like hobgoblin size. They were huge. I didn't get that. I don't get it.
A goblin is a goblin.
I suppose.
Seems there are some more people around.
As especially that cloaked, mysterious-looking figure walking down there. Look at him. He looks like the type of guy who would sit in the corner of a bar, waiting for upcoming adventurers to pass through so he can give them his quest. It's just a vampire.
Maybe someone with something good for trade.
Perhaps. I don't have an eye for that. But hey, let's try.
Although, what I tend to want is what people tend to not want to deal with at all.
I'm sure we'll find somebody for that or want it. And hey, who doesn't want a health potion that makes you float a little bit? Turn your yellow. It removes any friction from your body. Reverses how you breathe in between land and water.
Those weren't all that bad.
There's barely any water. And I had to conjure my own water in order to not suffocate. I'm bad at water.
It's...
Oh.
Roland.
It's a mysterious figure. Greetings.
How do you do?
Pretty good, pretty good.
New faces in town, I suspect?
Yes, we're just passing through.
Ah, yes. I said the same thing many days ago, and here I am, still in town.
Not you're grabbing your own tail.
Tail. Yes, I noticed. It has a life of on its own.
I'm a traveling merchant named Boney Mahoney.
Oh. Well, let me just get down for a level. The name is Bliss. Mage.
You say Bliss?
Bliss, yes.
Ah, lovely. Pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Ingoria Sumont, a potion crafter and a little bit of a merchant myself.
Potions, you say? That's something I could definitely use. You see, folks around here are constantly going through things like health potions and mana potions, and normally I get them from the Merchant Nexus, but some folks around here, they ask for very unique potions, such as haste or featherfall, and these can be a bit harder for me to come by.
I could experiment a little and try and come up with a few.
Well, by all means, I have no intention of stepping on anybody's toes, let alone another merchant, but by all means, if you could perfect your craft, you could possibly make quite a successful case here.
My focus is mainly on making the potions and really and selling them so I can buy more ingredients and experiment on making some more potions. That's really what the merchant's part is for.
Naturally. Well, I do tell, if you need any sort of particular items, I can always see if I can find them on the Nexus, and while most business is done through, well, traditional currency, I might be willing to barter. Not right now, mind you. I suppose you're still getting used to things, but something to keep in mind if you see me around.
I didn't really bring many potions with me right now, so another day.
Of course. I trust you two have been exploring the area. I mean, not many people come up this way unless they've already explored everything down below.
We've seen a lot of it. Skipped the beach. Seemed a little boring. Got here, barely 10 minutes or so ago. Maybe 15.
It's funny you mentioned the beach is boring.
Right.
There is one particularly interesting thing down at the beach. There's a boat that will take you to the swamps area, but I've actually never been there myself. It's quite heavily regulated by the Redwall Guard. I hear it's quite dangerous. I try to stay away from it.
Swamps do have a lot of interesting plant life that grow there, though. So
I would assume so.
Hey man,
might be worth checking out at some
once
point.
I got my sword fixed and my sensor, might check it out.
I would advise you there's some rather terrible creatures in there that seem to attack those who go in by themselves. They're called the Daedra. I don't know much about them myself, but the folks around here are very, well, I shan't use the word afraid, but I can't think of anything else to use.
Well, I suppose that does put a stopper in the plans. Oh.
I mean, at the very least, I wouldn't go in unarmed.
Yeah, still waiting for my
not
sword
today.
to set up blacksmith. Yeah.
The blacksmith here in Redwall is unfortunately rather unreliable, but there are some blacksmiths that are frequently there in Aether. Have you been to Aether yet, the sister city up in the sky?
We
Yes.
have.
We were just
Yes, and it's usually a bit more lively. In fact, while Redwall is not usually as lively, it's particularly empty today. Must be a big mission.
So was Aether. It was very...
A couple concentrated
I'm not sure if I can
groups,
use the word
but-
dead. It's a little empty, yeah.
Well, that's the nature of, mercenaries and fighters. They tend to go when there's a fight of some kind or adventure to be on.
Oh, I'd love to go.
You say you'd love to go on an adventure?
He's gone
He
on
doesn't
some
love a little bit of adventuring.
adventures himself. By himself.
Well, there's
And
always the
they have
Redwall.
been very fruitful.
Well, that said, the Redwall Guard is frequently looking for new people. You could probably try to join them when they come back in town, or if they're not your flavor, there is a mercenaries guild in the area as well.
See, we did hear about that. Considering mercenaries, there was a guild called the Seekers. They have recruitment closed at the moment, but I was also looking at maybe that.
Yes. They're a good
If not
customer
any
of
of
mine.
the-
They tend to go on many missions.
I suppose I'll just have to sell like magic services if there's a business for that.
We should be fine
Some
for
people-
now.
Some people just tend to set up shop in Aether, or perhaps even here in Redwall if things are busy, and just sell their wares. You don't particularly need any sort of, permits or nothing.
No permits for selling.
Not that I've been inquired about.
That's a little weird.
I
So
agree. But
just show up and say, hey.
yes, you might have limited success if folks don't know you, but word of mouth travels fast around here.
I guess consistency will be the key.
And dare I say, if you happen to need any sort of transportation services, one of my business partners, he does that sort of thing. He's a large snake. You really can't miss him if he's in town.
I think there
Keep
was
that
a
in
large
mind.
snake up in Aether when we were there.
Was it
Is
blue?
that-
Large snake guy.
With
I
Aspen
don't think
delivery
he was
services?
blue. Don't think he was blue. I'm not sure. Didn't pay attention.
No, I don't think it was the same one.
Mm.
You never know.
I must have missed him myself.
He was by the fountain when we went by. Part of the big group.
There are so many faces there, and just
Well, that's the nature of merchantry. You can talk to all sorts of people and never know who you'll meet.
our goal for today was more just checking things out than actually trying to sell.
Scouting out area.
Of course, lay of the land and whatnot, I fully understand. As I said, it's normally a bit busy around here. Business in Redwall is... It comes and goes. You're going to do probably more business in Aether, although potions, depending on what you've got, some of the folks in the guard might be interested. There is a
That's
winery
unfortunate
that's
timing,
not
really.
for business, and the Healers Guild here is very busy, but they tend to just buy, health and mana potions mostly.
Yeah, I was thinking when you were talking about joining mercenary guild or such, I was thinking that it would be good to throw in my hat for at least providing potions. And that could be useful to them.
I suppose they have. What's the word? Demand? Yes, demand.
Yeah, demand.
Certainly never hurts to ask.
I have no idea how business works.
At all, or in Aether and Redwall?
In Aether and Redwall. Also kinda at all.
I was about to say, in general.
The simple rules of currency, you make things, charge things, make a profit on things.
I get that, yes.
The folks around here use simple metals, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum.
Some of the ways he uses his money are quite silly.
No, it's not. I think I'm a very good spender, and besides, I can't even spend because you have all my gold.
Because any gold I give you, you just spent.
Isn't that what it's made for?
If I let you
My good
hold on
sir,
to
I was
it,
married for 1,300 years. I know when you've been cornered.
when you're the one who holds on to it, we tend to need to budget quite a bit right after.
I know. I give up.
Just remember, my good man, behind every merchant is a good accountant.
Who's the merchant here and who's the accountant?
I think that's something you two need to decide on your own, huh?
I feel like in this case I am both.
Oh.
Some folks wear many hats.
Yes, and I'm the pretty one.
Indeed you are.
You'll have to pardon me, you're not quite my type.
To each their own. But I've ended up growing quite fond of him myself.
Why's my red look like that?
Somebody had to.
I am wonderful.
No doubt, my good sir.
Did you answer?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Indeed you are.
Okay.
That said, I don't want to hold you up from exploring the rest of the town. I was looking for somebody, although I don't think they're here today. But, by all means,
Is there anyone here today?
I only saw some folks in the Healers Guild. I didn't see
Yes.
anybody else.
Oh. I'm fine. I'm fine. I wanted to see if there were any bushes down here that I could fall in. Don't worry, I got it.
Liz.
Certainly one for adventure.
Indeed.
I think that was pretty good.
You really need to keep your adventures.
I'm an air mage. I was never in danger.
An air mage? That's rather impressive.
Oh, well, smoke, specifically, but air, plays a large part.
You really need to keep your adventures under control.
With your smoke abilities and your potion making abilities, would it be possible for you to make some sort of smoke potion of some kind?
Well, we have. I usually carry around my sensor with me. You know, the chained incense burner. We have been talking about putting some potions in it to see what happens, but haven't made a lot of progress on that. The sensor exploded a few days ago.
Yes, I can't say I've
It is a
ever thought
bit
about
tricky.
burning
Yes.
potions.
I kind of make potions by utilizing my poison affinity to essentially reverse the effects of poison.
Really? Poison?
And that conflicts with his nature affinity.
Nature.
I see.
So
I don't think I can help you there, but my business partner is also poison affinity. I don't know if he could help you any, but he has been looking for somebody to develop an antivenom for his poison in the area.
Yeah, that's...
He's the snake fellow. It's not so much poison magic, though. It is his literal poison that comes from his body.
Well, poisonous materials are what I tend to work with the most, anyways. Although, fine-tuning or minimizing the side effects can be tricky.
Indeed.
So it might be something that may take several tries. Something the matter?
Nothing. I was imagining letters in my head and it made my body go weird.
Wind magic is a special thing, isn't it?
It's mainly just nature. Oh, my knee just made a weird pop. It's a mix between mix heat and nature.
Someday soon I hope to be part of nature, but not there yet.
The course of nature will take us all one day.
I do hope you are correct.
And, I mean, hopefully it's not offensive, but if you want, you could always just hire a paladin or a cleric, right?
Well, without getting into too many details, let's just say that I've already tried.
I'm making a lot of assumptions about you just by looking through your helmet.
There's not much to assume. I am an undead.
I mean, you could have just had a dry skin and a lack of eyes.
As I said, if only it were that easy.
Maybe I could.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of business opportunities, I'm not sure. Perfume?
Oh, yeah, possibly.
Perfume could certainly be an untapped market. I don't know if anybody sells perfume in Redwall or Aether.
Although,
I'd be willing to buy some, if only for reselling purposes, but it would get your name out there.
Or maybe...
maybe.
Nope, I'm lacking the words right now. I'll tell you about it another time.
Your mind
It
does
is your
seem
first
to be...
day in town.
Your mind does seem
must
to
give
be all
yourself
over
time
the
to
place.
relax.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Just in a
with all
regular mood.
the bouncing you're doing. It seems a little more than usual. Don't
I
worry
can
about
control
doing it too much.
I can stop whenever I want.
Fine, Scott.
Alright, now we go.
Okay. I'll take it to heart.
So, if
Are we holding you up now?
that's what I was kind of wondering. Beginning to wonder.
Not exactly. As I've said, I don't think the fellow I'm looking for is here, so I was just wandering around, and sometimes I run into customers, sometimes I run into potential customers, so I was just about to head off to Aether myself.
There were a few more people there than there were here.
This sounds truly as asleep here.
Yes, as I said, it changes rather rapidly around here.
But I'll keep you in mind for being able to procure, I guess, more peculiar ingredients or in trading some of my potions with you so that you may extend the sales.
Yes, I would appreciate that. And I believe you said that your incense holder was broken. Did I mishear you?
Yes.
Would you like to see if I can source you a new one on the market?
I mean, the one I had was my arcane focus, so I was hoping to get it fixed.
Of course.
Also, it did function as a nice thwack. Like a flail.
Flail?
I mean, I don't believe they're designed for that, but by all means, it's yours. You do what you wish with it.
Which I feel like is part of the reason why it's got broken.
It broke a lot more bones than it before it was broken itself. Which kinda like, that's a success, right?
Accumulating damage.
Accumulating gold. And fame. And renown. And silver.
Yes.
Certainly sounds like something worth repairing if it's making you so much prosperity.
But it
That's
also
quite nice, I like it.
does take quite a bit of the gold and silver to repair.
I think it's worth it.
The sword was cheaper to... The sword's cheaper to repair as that more people know how to... More people seem to know how to forge a sword than define craftsmanship for a censer.
That's just because people are uncultured. Back in Talkamari, incense burners were... They were sewing. Everybody knew how to make them.
Were those incense burners the same ones that could be smashed over somebody's head repeatedly?
Well, some of them, yes. If you make it out of steel.
I suppose so.
It does become a little heavy.
I would imagine so.
Lucky I'm strong. I'm sorry.
It seems I've received word from the spirits that I must go take care of something. So I must bid you both adieu, but it was lovely to meet both of you.
Right. Back at you, Boney.
Yes. And as I
Mr.
said, if you
Mahoney?
need anything, either is fine. It's all right.
Boneyham.
But yes, if you need anything, you can seek me out, or if you see my business partner, I would strongly recommend if you see him that you in particular talk to him. I know he's been searching for somebody for help with antivenom.
I'll keep that in mind.
Very good. That said, I must bid you both farewell, but I do hope you enjoy your time in the town. If
Appreciate it.
You find anybody else to talk to, I suppose.
Have a good day, then.
You as well, both of you.
Shall we get going, then?
I forgot to ask about where I can buy a new pipe.
Run and catch him, then?
He's already gone. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can buy it from someone else. Shall we?
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, these bushes are fine. You could make a fall from up there, down here. This guy, he could catch me.
It's still such a small area to try and land on.
Oh, but like it just requires a little bit of finesse, right? I should be able to do it.
Hmm.
That's a question for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very, very small. Oh, it's just, okay.
I was about to say it's because you're so tall, but even my horns would bounce off that.
Dude,
So
just barely.
that is fairly small.
Huh. You know, if I had my incense burner to be roughly this size, it would make a good flail.
Yeah. I'd still be careful and watch the condition of it some more before it's completely breaks again.
Yes, I mean, maybe we can make a blacksmith contract with somebody to maintain it. Self-repair rune. I don't know how rune smithing works, but I've heard it exists. Let's see, blacksmith. Right, like that hammer's not real. This one is.
That'd be
Maybe we just
taking Bonnie Honey's words to heart that it'd be best to go back to Aether if we are to do so. As you said,
Yes, I would have loved to.
as you said, the blacksmith here
True.
is a bit unreliable.
I would have loved to do it myself, but alas, don't know blacksmithing. Shall we go then?
Yeah, we shall. Yep.
Let's go.